Today on our 2017 Subaru Forester, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the Malone AirFlow2 Roof Rack, part number MPG215. If you're looking for a way to free up space in your Subaru for passengers and pets, or carry some rather large equipment, the Malone AirFlow2 Roof Rack system is a great option to strap all your equipment to the top of your roof, giving you more room inside. The elliptical shape of the bar itself is going to cut down on a lot of that wind noise and drag that's commonly associated with roof racks. Now, our roof rack system is going to work with your factory raised rails, and it's going to have a rubber surround, so we're not going to have to worry about any scratches or abrasions damaging the paint. It's going to come with a built-in metal lock core and two keys. That's not only going to keep our roof rack secure, but it's also going to house our included tightening tool. On top here, we're going to have a rubber strip that's going to run along the entire length of the bar, which is not only going to give us a nice spot to mount our accessories and a nice grip, but it's also going to cut down on some of that wind noise. And unlike a lot of other roof rack systems, our end cap is going to have a hinge here to where we're not going to have to fully remove it, and in some cases we can actually just push this rubber strip down and put in our favorite T-Track accessories. Now, our roof rack is going to have a weight capacity of 165 pounds. Just always recommend that you double check your Forester to make sure it can withstand that amount of weight. So to sum everything up, our Malone AirFlow2 roof rack is going to have all the same features of a premium roof rack while still being an economical choice and extremely easy to install. Now that we've seen what it looks like and gone over some of the features, let's show you how easy it is to get on. So we already have one of our Malone bars already installed. Let's go ahead and put the second one on together. So you're going to want to grab your crossbar. Now, before we put it on the roof, you want to make sure that the rounded or the thicker part is facing toward the front of the car. So we're going to take our bar, we're going to loosely hang it over our existing rail, and we can get them in place. There's not an exact measurement on how far your bars need to be spread apart, but they do need to be a minimum of 27.5 inches. It all just kind of depends on the accessories that you're going to be mounting. So I'm going to take my tape measure here, and I'm going to actually just round it up to 28. So I'm going to measure from the center of this foot pack to the center of this one, and then we'll go to the other side and measure that as well, so we know that they're parallel. The next step is going to be measuring the overhang on each side. Now, we want to make our bars even, so we're going to measure the amount of overhang we have. To make it easy on ourselves, we pull the bar to one side, we can measure the total length and then cut that in half, and that should be where our bars are nice and even. And we can go to the other side and double check our measurements. Now that we have our bar placed where we want it to be, we're going to take our included tightening tool, and right above the slot here we're going to have an Allen key. We're going to have an Allen bolt that we can start tightening up. Now you're going to want to snug up one side and then move to the other side and snug up that side as well. What I like to do to make sure it's nice and secure and even is I'll snug up one side just to where I start to feel a little bit of resistance. Then I'll move to the other side so I don't get in a bind. And give it a few more turns to make sure it's nice and secure. And then our tightening tool is actually going to store inside our foot pack here. So we can just go right above that Allen bolt, slide the tool in, and then take one of the included keys and lock it into position. Now the other side is just going to have a plain end cap, but it's going to work the same way. We're going to put it in place and lock it down. With our roof rack secure, all we have left to do is load up our gear and hit the road. And that'll finish up your look at the Malone AirFlow2 Roof Rack System, part number MPG215 on our 2017 Subaru Forester.
Thanks for watching, and click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.